Years ago, GOA felt called to come to the Samburu County to bring the gospel and to transform the community. In those days, there were very, very few people who had heard this gospel. It was considered one of the least reached people groups. And in this weekend, we have celebrated 14 churches. And then GOA is more than just churches, because we also like to engage the community in more sustainable way, especially in the area of education. So in between Laikipia County and Samburu County, we saw a great need for school. And in 2018, when we first came and planted the GOA Nkirashi Church, the greatest need here was a school. There was only one lady by the name Stella who was trying to bring together children under a tree to provide basic education. We began to pray together. We began to engage the government of the day together. We began to create awareness in the community. Sadly, most of the community then did not even see the need for their children to go to school. There was a lot of community politics. There was a lot of politics within the county. This being a border between Laikipia and Samburu. But we are so grateful that several years down the line, today we have a full school. The last time we were here, GOA had donated desks, GOA had donated a lot of food, and our primary concern here is to ensure that the children are eating just basic food to be able to enable them to stay at least half of the day to receive this quality education, because they do not receive any food from home. But then we are so overwhelmed by the diverse kind of needs. While we celebrate the growth of the school to over 320 children from nothing, we are on the other side very, very much overwhelmed, especially by the early childhood development. 123 who all congregated, or rather use the classroom, very small building, makeshift with iron sheet. And we pray that the Lord continuing to provide resources that they could have bigger space.
Yes. I'm Sinai Susan, the head teacher Nkirashi. I came here last year, July, in this school. When I came, I had understaffing, but the office decided to help me, and I was given one teacher. So the school now, when I met the school had only 2 blocks, 2 classrooms shared among 5 classes. But the area MP gave us 2 classes. They are complete now, and we are just waiting for the commissioning of the school, the classes, so that we can use them. When I came here, there was a challenge of water. The CDF community, the CDF provided us with a tank and gutters, so now we can be able to harvest water. When I talk about the challenges of this area, most of the parents are nomads. So when they shift, they move with their learners. When they come back, they come with them. There is a challenge of water in the school. There is no food in the school. We don't even have a kitchen. Teachers' quarters, teachers come from far, waiting for the vehicle. Then when they reach there, they just trek for 5 kilometers. So sometimes they are always late because of communication barrier. We have also a challenge. So many parents do not understand the meaning of school. So it needs community advice so that they can be able to bring their children to school. Also, I think the church should be very close to them. Most of them do not know about God, even children. So we need you people to come and assist us. We add more pressure to them so that they can know that there is God. We also have challenge of toilets. We use the same toilets. Learners, visitors, teachers use the same toilet. So when a teacher goes there, you put your phone outside the toilet so that the learners can be aware that the teacher is inside. Also, in ECD, we have a very large population of learners in ECD, and we have a small class. In those small classes, we divide the class into two, then we don't have enough desks. Some of them sit around the class on the floor, some are outside in sometimes. So the school is a bit, I don't want to say that the school is bad, but it is growing. There is progress. I think it is the hand of God that brought me here, because when I came here, we had so many blessings. We had the new classes, teachers, flag posts. There was no even flag post when I came here. So thank you for your assistance. And we need more assistance from you. We ask God to help you so that you can still assist us.
We see a lot of progress, because the first time we built the GOA church here, it was the only classroom. The GOA church was the classroom, it was a church, it was being used by all the classes by then. All these new buildings were not there by then. And we are happy this time that we have found another new building, and we are extremely excited to see the member of parliament who is very interested in education and who is ready to work with us. We even have a governor who is very interested in the education of his people. I remember those earlier days we had to struggle and fight and create awareness and engage and all that. This time there is community support from the parents. There is community support from the local community around here, the county government, the constituency level, the member of county assembly. Everyone is on board, and as a church, GOA is very, very excited to be able to work with all these stakeholders. Today we have only been able to give them food for this term. Not enough, but we believe that the Lord will multiply it and that the Lord will continue to provide more. We will leave with a prayer for books, textbooks, exercise books. We have a new building that has no desks. So we are leaving with a prayer item that the Lord will provide new desks, just like the ones we brought the other time. And we invite anyone who would want to improve the quality of education for this less fortunate community of Nkirashi community. Thank you, and blessings.